Hey everybody, Terra Mystica is now available on mobile devices. We're going to be taking a first look today at this uh, large strategy game. It is definitely a popular hit here and comes to us from Digidiced, who did some amazing games last year. And we also have a good friend of mine, Tyson Strip, who was working on the AI for this game, which I think will be coming later. But it's pretty awesome to see this large-scale strategy game brought to mobile devices. So come check out and see how this works on both tablets and phones. Terra Mystica is played over 6 rounds and you're trying to score the most points possible. There are many ways that you can score points, and the game is pretty dense, so I'm not going to be able to explain everything here, but you definitely will want to check out the tutorial and possibly some supplemental videos. The first thing you can do is terraform, so you pay workers to terraform the land to make it your type of land so that you can continue to build on it. The next thing you can do is build on it. Once you've built, you can also upgrade those buildings to unlock new abilities and give you new resources each turn. There are also magic schools which you can send your priests to, which will allow you to gain benefits from moving up those tracks. On top of that, you also have the ability to do many other actions, which we won't be covering here. But the goal is to combine all these to score the most points both during the game and win some of the in-game bonuses. As you can see here, I won bonuses for being farthest along in a few magic schools and came so close to winning the bonus for having the most structures connected on the map. It all is pretty complicated, but once it clicks, I think there's a lot of fun to be had with Terra Mystica. So don't be scared away by the sort of steep learning curve. As you'd expect with a digitized game, you do have online play. Here you can choose how you want to interact with players online. On top of that, again, there is a tutorial, many steps of a tutorial. On top of that, though, I think you're actually going to want to check out a help video, so head to Board Game Geek to check out some of the best tutorials of the actual board game, which can help supplement. And there also appears to be plans for the Fire and Ice expansion, which looks like it will be coming soon. So if you are a fan of the game or you become a fan of the game, be sure to check out the expansion, which will be coming down the line from Digidiced as an in-app purchase. Obviously, it's going to take a lot more than the time I've had here to really get a taste of Terra Mystica. The game has many choices to be made. It has that fun of filling up a map with your civilization, with building all across it, really having that sort of Settlers of Catan impact of actually playing on the board. And that, I think, is all represented really well here. There's also a ton of information in the game, a ton of different boards to keep track of. And while it's not all available on the screen at one time, I think Digidice has done a good job of giving you the most important information and then giving you ways to access additional information as you need it. As a new player to the game, I can't speak too much to the AI. I was able to beat the 2 AI players on my first game and in subsequent games, but those are the easy AI, and I know that more challenging AI is coming down the line. And again, as a new player, it's hard for me to really keep track of that. The UI is great almost across all spaces. There's some times when things are a little unclear, but the tutorial does a good job of teaching you some of those areas, and others you'll pick up as you play. It took me a while for this game to really click with me because I am a new player, but I have to tell you that I think Digidice has really achieved something here. This is something we don't see very often. A very complex game has managed to come to a digital platform where you don't have access to see everything at once, where you need to worry about space constraints and teaching players. And I think they've done a pretty good job of that. So if you've thought about jumping into Terra Mystica in the past, I think this is definitely a good place to hop on the bandwagon. There is a lot to do here. There's a lot of fun online, offline, pass and play against AI. So be sure to check out Terra Mystica. Digidice has really done something amazing here.